Welcome back, everyone. The great thing about what we do is we get to debate all these kind of things. Everyone loves it. It's stuff you'll talk about tomorrow when you're at work. One of the things we're going to talk about is the two-point conversion that actually was successful. However, it resulted in a timeout being used, then a delay of game to avoid another timeout, split coaching staff on whether to kick at that point or go for it, and confusion about Ben Roethlisberger with Todd Haley. So, Andrew, when I see this and I don't see any no huddle, which to me is another indication that there could be some, inconsistency there with those guys. What's your take on all this?
And again, I'm looking at the big picture of things. They won the game. They were able to squeak by at the end and make just enough plays. But it looks like we've got a real conflict right now between the quarterback and the offensive coordinator.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. It's fact.
Right. Okay. So is this one of those Tom Brady, Bill O'Brien things where they butt heads and it's good that they argue with each other and don't see eye to eye and that's going to make both guys better? Or is it legitimately a problem? They are dead last in the league in red zone touchdown percentage. I think they're 21st in scoring. With the talent and health they have on offense, that's not good enough. So you start
Maybe it's because the quarterback isn't playing good enough.
Okay.
And by the way, on Monday when we were talking to Randy Fichtner, he basically said Ben is in game manager mode now. That's basically what he said over the course of 10 minutes. This is Ben's closest ally on the coaching staff saying he's not the guy that he used to be. He said sometimes you're going to get a guy that throws it like a 36-year-old. Randy even has already aged him another 6 months.
Here's the problem I have.
So what, they treat him like he's Peyton Manning in Denver, Will? I mean, that's ridiculous.
We're 9 games in. I think this team can win, much like Denver did. I think it has a chance to win with defense and a good running game.
I think it has a chance to win if Ben tells Todd Haley to shut up and does what he's supposed to do. Ben says a couple weeks ago, Andrew, I'm not making this up, right? He says, I wish we ran the quarterback sneak some more.
Yep.
Well, he has unilateral power to do that during a game.
Who does?
Ben Roethlisberger. He taps Pouncey on the backside and he says, we're going this way, me behind you. He can do that. Tell Todd Haley, be quiet. He today could have run whatever play he wanted. It's got to be, and we're coming to a clashing point. It's incumbent upon Ben Roethlisberger to just stick his hand up towards the sideline and say, I got this. That's the only way it's going to get fixed, or this drama is going to continue and continue.
Self-inflicted drama, by the way. Self-inflicted drama. It's the quarterback who says, I wish we ran more no huddle.
Well, hold on,
It's the quarterback who says, I wish we
Well, it's up to the quarterback at this point to just go ahead and take Haley out of the vortex.
To play better.
Well, sure it is. And I'm not a Roethlisberger sycophant. Right now, his numbers are not good. He's playing like an average quarterback, and that would probably...
Is 9 games enough?
Okay, but here's my point. There are 2 things he does well. He takes a hit, bounces off, and makes a play, but they don't like to put him in that situation anymore because of his age. Fine. The other thing he does better than any quarterback in the league, in my opinion, is run the no huddle.
I'm with you.
And they don't let him do it, and I can't figure out why that's the case.
And it's
if
coming
it hasn't
to a
worked,
flashpoint right
if they're
now.
not averaging 30 points a game, then why don't you try it?
Right. We're seeing it right. And forget this saving it for New England nonsense or anything. I don't understand it, and you could see the palpable just angst in Ben
Will, do you think
today.
that his skills have diminished so much he can't run the no huddle
I was surprised. I think I tweeted during the game. I was surprised. I thought they would come out in the second half and run the no huddle.
Well, to me, that looks like a power struggle between the offensive coordinator and quarterback.
I'd rather commit. How about put some Rosie Nix out there? If you're having trouble running the ball of the shotgun, which they did today, put Rosie out there. And
I don't know a whole lot.
The last drive?
I don't know a whole lot, but I know this just by watching their body language. Ben is tired of Todd Haley. He's fed up with them. He's done with them. He's finished with them.
So they're going to win a Super Bowl with that relationship?
Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But you could tell today on the 2-point conversion call, did you ever see a moment after that where they went over to each other?
They got to mend fences, in my opinion.
What's that?
They got to mend fences.
And did you ever see it in game when O'Brien and whenever Brady would go at each other, or McDaniel, or whoever it would be with Brady, they would go over during that game and say, hey, my bad, sorry, pat each other on the. You never see that with Haley and Roethlisberger.
Closed doors. Real quick here before I go to the smooth moves. They have Tennessee coming up. It's a short week, so I won't get to chat with you guys before then. Just briefly here, because we don't have all that much time, Andrew, do you like Pittsburgh to win at home against Tennessee? Because I do. I think they have 5 of 7 left at home. That's where they're going to do their business. I expect a better performance and a win.
Yeah, so do I. I think Tennessee's a very one-dimensional offense. They're run-heavy. I don't think they'll be able to score enough points. The Steelers' defense will make enough plays to beat them on Thursday.
I would agree with Pony. I wouldn't expect a shootout, but I think that we're going to see a lot of 24-17 games the rest of the way.
As you pointed out, doing your business always better at home, Bob, and the Steelers will win by like 17 points.
Oh. An offensive outburst, potentially. We'll see. All right, now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Smooth Moves. Let's go round the horn for this week's Smooth Moves, brought to you by Pittsburgh's largest supplier of the smoothest granite, marble, and quartz countertops. That's Armina Stone. So, Andrew, start with you. What's your smooth move of the week?
My smooth move is Ryan Shazier's interception. To me, that puts him into a defensive MVP conversation, not just for the Steelers, but in the entire NFL. They don't win this game without that play today.
For me, I think it's Jordan Berry basically slowing the guy on the blocked extra point down enough to allow James to kind of get him at the 5. And that's 2 points. That makes it 19-9 if that scores. And the rest of the game is entirely different.
It's
to me,
almost like Nick Harper
that was a hustle
running.
play. And James made the tackle, but Berry made him change directions, kept running. And I think he deserves some smooth moves for that.
My smooth move, people in Knoxville got rid of Butch Jones, so if they really want to, they can pony up the money. They could get Chip Kelly. They could get John Gruden.
Ramon
they could
Foster.
get a big-time – yeah, they better hit him up for some money. They could get a Josh Dobbs. They could get a big-time coach, Chip Kelly or John Gruden, if they want to pay.
All right. My smooth move is going to be Brian Dumoulin. He knows when to pinch in on a play, and last night he got a goal that was a big one that got them a point. When he came in from the point, nobody thought he'd do it all alone. First goal of the year, first point of the year, and that's my smooth moves. It's brought to you by Armina Stone, featuring Pittsburgh's largest indoor stone gallery of granite, marble tops, countertops, all from all over the world to give you the smoothest countertops in the area. Score a touchdown with a new granite countertop from Armina Stone. Juicy college football talk next.